So this right here is a family iPad, an iPad Air 1st Gen 2013, and this is an iPad Pro, the 11-inch 3rd Gen iPad Pro. As my personal family iPad no longer runs the same, I've been using this Pro model and oh boy, have I forgotten and now remember why people love the iPads? They're versatile for everybody and their different needs, whether for casual consumption or high-end gaming and running other powerful tasks. This model here is the 3rd Gen Pro model, the 2021 model. Now being 2 years old, how does it run to today's standards? Is it really worth purchasing a slightly older model to save a few bucks when there are newer and better polished models available in the market? That's what we will be finding out in today's video. These Pro models are targeted at more power-hungry consumers or creatives. The 3rd Gen Pro model comes in two different screen sizes, the 11-inch model and the 12.9-inch model. The larger size screen will come in a more heavier weight and will be a bit more expensive than the smaller screen size one. It also comes in two finishes, silver and space gray, and a Wi-Fi only or a Wi-Fi plus cellular model. This is the 11-inch iPad Wi-Fi model, which weighs in at a lower weight of 466 grams. The peak brightness can hit a max of 600 nits, making it fine for most indoor usage. But if I'm honestly speaking, sometimes it doesn't get high enough for bright environments like outdoors. This can be a letdown, but considering that this is a 2-year-old model, it makes sense that this would be a factor in that lower brightness. Also, another thing is that this iPad has a USB-C connection, so yes, you can use it for syncing up with your SSD, which makes it ideal for most of us creatives who may like to work on the go. Apple provides you with a USB-C cable with an actual charging brick also, which they don't do with their iPhones anymore. Its resolution size is 2388 pixels by 1668 pixels. And it looks amazing when watching shows and videos. And alongside this, as it is a Pro model, it comes with the 120Hz ProMotion technology, as Apple likes to call it, making it more fluid and better for the eyes for those of you tech people who know what I'm talking about. But for more standard consumers, it wouldn't be much of a deal, I guess. Moving on to the camera specs, it has a dual camera system with a 10 megapixel wide and a 12 megapixel ultra wide, recording at 4K video at 24 FPS to 60 FPS, and slow-mo can record at 1080p with 120 FPS to 240 FPS. It has Apple's standard 12 megapixel selfie camera and also includes center stage, which allows the camera to follow you and face you when you move around. Moving on to performance and general world use, this Pro iPad is powered by the Apple's M1 processor, which we have gone through over previous videos. It performs just as powerful as modern day devices and isn't anything too crazy. Watching shows, organizing files, and gaming, it's fine for any of these standard stuff. But if we move on to talking about external accessories for the iPad, on the other hand, they can actually help to increase overall use cases of the iPad, especially in productivity usage. For instance, the iconic Apple Pencil and the Smart Keyboard Folio. Now, these aren't essentials for the iPad, but they definitely help to increase productivity and overall can add extra use cases for the iPad. I'm currently only using this iPad with the Apple Pencil 2nd Gen, which now goes for around 139 Great British pounds, and a folio case is currently priced at 199 Great British pounds. Pop onto the folio case and you got yourself a 2-in-1 tablet and laptop. Once you buy both Apple Pencil and the keyboard, you can really take advantage of the iPads fully. But like again, Apple really do well to make an ecosystem work together so effortlessly. That's why I usually prefer Apple products, because once you get one product from Apple, it feels like a no-brainer to buy all the accessories from them again. But let me tell you, buying Apple products do get expensive, so luckily there are brands such as Logitech who provide a Logitech Crayon and their own attachable iPad keyboard at a somewhat more reasonable and better price. I know there are tons of cheaper alternatives of the Apple Pencil on Amazon, but I feel as though these brands sometimes aren't worth purchasing from. Don't get me wrong, I have purchased cases for my earbuds and my iPhone from different stores on Amazon, and they do live up to what they are designed for. But for a specific product that is meant to help increase productivity and workflow, I'd say you're better off relying on more known brands like Apple themselves or Logitech. But with Apple and all their different lineups, the iPads can get quite confusing. We have the standard 10th generation iPads, the 5th generation Airs, the 6th gen Minis, and now the 6th gen Pros. Now, would I recommend this 3rd gen 11-inch iPad Pro as of late 2023? Of course, it runs fine for today's standards, or even extremely well, or even perfectly for most people. Even with Apple's new announcement of the M3 processors, which likely will come to the next gen of iPads, the M1 chip will hold up for now. No doubt, if you're on a budget and looking for a powerful iPad, you can get these for low as $549.97 through back market, or through Apple's very own refurbished market, $639, depending on what storage model you plan to buy. Overall, my use with this iPad has been very good. Even though I've only been using it for a few days, I've really enjoyed using it. I mean, compared to a 2013 iPad, it definitely runs better. That's it for today's video. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.